Hello everyone, welcome back to Magad Gyan Kendra, and in this video we will be discussing about the first law of motion. We will be making 3 parts of this series in which we will be covering all the 3 laws of motion which were proposed by Isaac Newton. So the first law of motion states that a body continues to remain in state of rest or of uniform motion unless an external unbalanced force acts on it, which means if an object is at rest, it will remain at rest, and when an object is moving, it will keep moving until we or something else is applying a force on it. And you would be seeing some new terms such as unbalanced force. So unbalanced force means the resultant of the multiple forces acting simultaneously on an object is non-zero, or the net force is non-zero, then it is considered as an unbalanced force. For example, consider this object. A force was being applied on it in this direction of 5 newtons. So Newton is the unit in which we represent force, and then friction was acting on it in this direction for 3 newtons. So its overall force acting on this object would be 5 newton minus 3 newton, which would be 2 newtons. So 2 is non-zero, which means it is an unbalanced force. And now we will take an example of a balanced force. Suppose the same box, and a person was pulling this in this direction with 5 newtons, and another person was pulling this in this direction for 5 newtons. So now this would become 5 newton minus 5 newton, which would be 0 newtons. And in this case, this is termed as balanced force when the resultant of the multiple forces acting on an object simultaneously is 0. So this is balanced force and this is unbalanced force. So basically, the property of an object which resists the change in state of its motion is termed as inertia. So in the first law of motion, we saw that an object would tend to remain in state of rest or of uniform motion unless an external unbalanced force acts on it. So basically, the object is resisting the change in states of its motion. If it is at rest, it will remain at rest, and if it is at motion, it will remain in motion. So this property of an object which resists the change in its state is termed as inertia. So inertia is of 3 types: inertia of rest, inertia of motion, and inertia of direction. So for example, you are sitting in a car and the car suddenly accelerates. So you are sitting in the car and the car starts moving forward. So your bottom part would be closer to the car and it would move forward as well. But the upper part would tend to remain in state of rest and at the same position. So it moves backwards. And when the car is in motion and then it brakes suddenly, then the bottom part of your body would stop with the car, but the upper part would tend to remain in motion and tend to go forward. That's why you fall forward, and that's why you use seat belts in case of any accidents. In the same way is the inertia of direction. So when the car is starting to move towards right, your body was trying to go in a straight line, but the car was moving towards the right, so your body falls towards the left. But actually it is trying to go forwards, but you feel like you're falling towards the left. Thanks for watching. This was all for this video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel so that when we are uploading new videos, you will get informed.